Hello, my friends. Welcome to Real Scale. I had a thought. Originally, I was going to head to Dominion Space and do the Hyperion mission, which is basically already a mission that is to scale, and then do Conviction. And then I was going to head to Skygear Station after. Reason being, you get more levels and all that kind of stuff. However, I realized that if we go to Skygear Station, then we'll have infestors for the second mission on Dominion Space, which means that we can mind control Thors. And that sounds really fun, so we're gonna do it. In fact, mind control is going to be a very big aspect of this next mission, because it's infested, and that's just what you do. So one thing worth noting in Real Scale, one of the things that we talked about was that the mission, or the campaign itself, should be completable without Neural Parasite. Neural Parasite should be just the flare that you add on top. Oh, by the way, we fixed the level issue. So, yeah, what was happening was the levels from Char got applied twice for... It's a very complicated and long reason, but it has been fixed now, which is cool. Now, we have these extra Kerrigan abilities. Mend is pretty cool. Then I think we want Autogas and Vespine Efficiency. Reason being is I'm going to spam the ever-living heck out of Infestors. You know what? Let's go for In-Your-Face Kerrigan. Or maybe. So, Kerrigan takes a maximum of 25 damage when she has more than 100 energy. Kerrigan right now... Does it say she has 80 energy? Or she gets 80 bonus energy? I don't know how this works, and we will find out, but my thought is that if I want to neural things, then I could send in Kerrigan, and then she would get shot by all the scary stuff, and then the infestors just waddle on in and throw their parasites. I'm going to go with that, and we're going to hope that it doesn't break. We'll see. I'm not entirely convinced that this is going to work, because I think she might have 80 energy for some reason, which should not be in the main release. It might have to do with the fact that I had to manually de-level Kerrigan, which is it's a bit of a convoluted process. The game does not just let you apply and take away levels easily. This is going to be a mission.
This lift is the only entrance into the laboratories. It is also the second most heavily defended location in Dominion Space.
Where? I can't see it.
Got a lot of Marines. We'll use those numbers against them. Bring in my infestors. We're going to implant virophages at these garrisons.
I love that Kerrigan looks at that and she's like, yeah, that's a lot of Marines.
Once they've infested the Terrans inside, I'll use them to secure the landing bay. We'll clear it before the Dominion can even react.
Okay. Oh, these things melt. Ooh, fungal growth is going to be killer. And we have infested Terran spawn. Nice. That's exciting. And then we'll take one of you. And then we definitely want to get... I don't care about that guy. Here, let's give him some friends. Then grab this. Oh, this is a lot more infested than normal. I like that. Why is Burrow unbound? I swear. The hotkey gremlin strikes every single time. How could it have possibly been unbound between last recording and this recording? It's been a day. I am so confused. Sure. Why not?
An infestor is out of energy.
We're gonna fire this.
Infestors can consume Zerg units, including
Literally the only thing that I've done between then and now is play some with Jay Barino, and I don't think I rebound my R key. So odd. I didn't manage to get the... Oh my gosh, this is so many infested. Oh, this is cool. Normally this mission I really find underwhelming because there's not that many infested, but this is just a absurd number. Oh my. I'm sure that one siege tank is going to kill millions, but that's okay with me. Alright, do it, gassy boy.
My queen, the gas is destroying the infested Terrans.
We can always infest more. They're only killing themselves.
Chemical warfare. Efficient delivery mechanism.
Well, let's see if that apply. Oh, okay. It's just a cutscene problem. I guess the cutscene actually, the gas works differently than it does in the main game. That makes a bit of sense.
Retribution will be your command.
Yeah, because the cutscene kills the infested one at a time, right? That's what was happening there. So it was just looking for infested instead of... Neural? Can't target that unit. Target unit is permanently controlled by the swarm. Heroic units and capital ships are immune. That's interesting.
Your queen.
It makes sense from a fairness perspective because you literally, after infestors, would not be able to send anything that is fair. I wonder if you guys have any ideas for how to make it so that you could have a little bit of fun with battlecruisers and stuff, but wouldn't absolutely break the entire game. I think that should be the discussion topic for this video because I think that's very pertinent. Obviously, it has to be a solution that is not incredibly difficult to implement for Orca because he's already put so much time. Hey, get back here! I need to steal your soul! Oh, man.
Yes.
Alright.
Retribution.
You know, you want to be able to steal some stuff sometimes and not completely invalidate the campaign. There has to be a balance, and finding that balance would be a really good way for players to give their input. What are we going to do until then?
It is time.
This area is going to be pretty... Actually, the science vessel's not going to be that scary, is it? I'm still a little bit concerned about killing enemies. If we can't steal the battle cruisers, then Thors are definitely our best bet. I don't know how well Thors do against battle cruisers. I don't think it's like super well. They're going to be okay. But I'm starting to think that this is getting a little bit more dicey than I initially signed up for. Because I'm spending all my gas, I'm going to go Zerglings behind it. I don't have a feeling they're going to survive very long.
They will need time to recharge.
But I don't have any other good mineral dump.
Attack alongside the infested. Kill anyone in our
Okay, just
way.
get Kerrigan off forward. So she has 129 HP? It said she had 80. But I'll take 129. That's a cool number to have. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. So the way that it works is if I just keep spending Mend and are above that, then Kerrigan can do some real tanky stuff. People were saying that they weren't a super big fan of the way that Kerrigan was much weaker in this campaign. I definitely believe that if you choose to, you can build Kerrigan as an absolute murder machine instead of a support vessel. And we're going to go for that pretty soon. We're going to give Murder Kerrigan a test probably on the next mission. I prefer playing Swarmy Kerrigan, which is why she has been the way she is. I don't think it's necessary by any means. Okay, this thing is never going to die. I need to get some heavier firepower if I ever want to take it out, because the infested cannot.
Yes.
So, in order to just see what the power differential is from normal version of the game to this version of the game, normally when I'm playing with Kerrigan here, I can pretty easily clear this, and get all the way to having this area cleared on Brutal. And that would be every single one of the labs dealt with. The science facilities wouldn't be grabbed yet, but everything else is not too much of a problem. So that can kind of be our benchmark. This is what we need. Yeah, here we go. Come, friend. Join the swarm. Oh, that's a nuke. Oh, it's a tiny one. I guess it's a tactical nuke. Orca talked about that in the comments, actually, I believe. That Warfield has big nukes because he, in the lore specifically, uses full nukes instead of tactical nukes.
The Dominion has begun venting gas.
Now we gotta pull back. I can use this time to grab an expansion.
Guard our virophages.
And can we switch this guy? High impact payload. There we go. Oh, 302 versus massive. Oh my goodness. This is our anti-capital ship, isn't it? I love it. Man, he smoked that.
It is time.
Get these over here. Oh, dude, the Thor is dealing damage from that far away. He literally fires longer than his screen. I'm going to have to zoom out to use him. First, we want to move the creep here, and then this tumor is going to go up here. We're going to bring this tumor this way and then swing down.
Excellent.
Okay.
Your creep is
Windows keeps beeping at me recently. I apologize if you guys could hear that. I hope you didn't. But it just, in like the last day, has just constantly been beeping at me and stuff, and I really need to fix that. So I do apologize for that if it did. You could hear it.
Are still there. An infestor can replant the virophage.
So I was a little bit slow over there. The fire bats are actually pretty decent at killing stuff. I know, weird, right?
There, we've infested this garrison.
And then I think 20 infestors is probably going to be a nice prime number. Yeah,
Your queen.
prime number. I think that
Is it this time?
math class is highly overrated, and I absolutely know what prime numbers are, apparently. Now what I'm going to do is switch into some roaches, some hydras, and use those to supplement the bust.
It is time.
Keep the creep spread going. The infested do get the benefit from it. And does this work? Look at how compact he is. This little square. Oh, that's funny. Beautiful. Let's poke on over here. You know, one also thing. Man, I've been so bad at English recently. One additional thing that's going to happen by going here first is that on the prison mission, we're going to have Ultralisk popping out of the last areas, which is going to be a lot of fun. So infestors go this way. We just wait for this. Oh, I love the Thor. It's so much better than it was in Wings. That high impact payload is great. My goodness, I don't miss the strike cannons at all.
Our infestation spreads to a nearby.
Alright, these guys are going to head this way. Kerrigan is going to get herself in the front as the damage reduction. And then we don't want to hit the enemy, we just want to absorb the shots. Grab this and grab that. And now we have 3 best friends.
The entrance is within our grasp.
And now we have to be ready to deal with the scary stuff.
Another garrison.
Gonna get a lot of hydras going.
It is time.
And then the Thors provide the fire support. We can grab both of these. So the BCs have taken next to no damage. We definitely need to grab these additional Thors. They're going to be very important.
Retribution. Yes.
So Kerrigan's up in the front. We don't want the Thor attacking the Thor. Well, that one's going to die. Let's see if we can fix that. We grab him over here. And we pull him back. But, oh, what's he doing? Head on over here.
What?
Kerrigan keeps the push going, and then we're going to get the Thors to start sieging. The battle cruisers are wasting their time attacking infested, and Kerrigan, who has heroic fortitude, while we just keep taking these down with the amazing Thor DPS.
The Dominion is once again.
We're going to have to pull back in a second,
onto the platform.
but we've taken the majority of their stuff down.
Speak.
I think there's only a couple BCs remaining. This is so insane. 25 range. That means the Broodlords are going to be garbage, huh? Because they're just going to get smoked if they try to exist on the map with a Thor. Unless, I guess the AI doesn't know how to use the ability, does it? So this is our little secret.
Get that bridge extended and wipe out that hive. I want these Zerg off my platform.
What is the normal range of the Thor anti-air?
All 3 facilities are infested.
15.
Biomass within is yours.
We have lost a virophage. If you bring an
Surround
infector
it,
to the garrison,
take it down,
it will
and we're going to get a bunch of
replant the
roaches to
virophage.
support for the final
The
push.
garrison has
Just
been
as a front line.
infested, my queen.
And we do have to... They slaughter. This is monstrous. It's incredible. It's so good.
Ready.
They're going to send another wave, and it's just going to be pathetic. What are you doing? You think you're part of an attack? No, you're not part of an attack.
Make your peace.
They have a couple tanks over here. Ooh.
Your queen listens.
Even more fun. Heroic Fortitude's OP. I legitimately think it's probably maybe too strong. It should probably be like a 50% damage reduction, huh?
Speak.
Because being able to just sit there and ignore literal Thor shooting you seems a little bit ridiculous. They're shooting the vessels, pushing them back.
Your queen listens.
Oh, I have dropped 100 supply in the last, like, 30 seconds, huh? I do need to pay attention to the fact that while my stuff might be very strong, their stuff is just as strong. And things can cascade out of control very, very quickly as a result. Pushing a lot of roaches because they're fast supply.
Yeah.
Get a couple more hatches because injecting is for losers that, you know, have macro. And that's not me. Try to get the damage Thor into the back. And see what we can get done.
Dominion stopped venting gas. It will
Alright,
take
Infested.
them some time
Provide
to
me that
synthesize
tankin'.
more.
I have a feeling we're not really going to have a frame rate as time goes on here. Let's just watch it slowly decrease as the infested spawn. Oh. Because the zoom out is a pretty big FPS loss as well. Oh, this medevac has grabbed a Thor. There we go.
What is it this time?
Let's make it happen. This should be the final push. I don't see a world where they're strong enough to beat this. We can grab the...
Don't let the
Oh.
Zerg get inside.
Did the medevac die? Oh, it did. Kerrigan, can you head forward over here to provide tanking so I can blast the tanks? And then Kerrigan did die. Okay, so if she sits out on her own, she takes enough fire pretty quickly to be eliminated. But I'm not seeing any capital ships at this point. Their anti-ground DPS is still pretty low. It took 3 volleys to kill a tank, which I believe is the number of volleys that it takes normally. Yeah, because they do 60 in their volleys. Interesting. And then we can take down this planetary and head to the final objective, and we should be able to win this before they... anything else too crazy. Ooh, what's this? Oh, just some Vikings. Sorry, I'm making sure that nothing, like, cheeses me out of this. And that was a pretty clean clear. Thors are ridiculously strong. Wow.
My queen, the swarm is ready to enter the laboratory at your command.
Why does the place have, like, a ramp when you blow open the door?
This time we found out what's waiting
Did the swarm
inside.
bring that ramp with them so that Kerrigan doesn't have to, like, potentially cut herself as she walks on in? That's weird. So I don't know if we have the Swarm Host evolution right now. I think we do, so we're going to go pop that out if we do, and if we don't, then I'll feel a bit embarrassed. Uh-oh. Let's just pretend that that last little bit didn't happen. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Those Thors were really fun to play with. Infestors, I think that not being able to neural capital ships is the right decision. But I would like to hear your guys' opinions on it because, oh, it would be fun. But at the same time, there has to be some amount of, like, you can't just press neural, win video game. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I'd like to hear your opinion. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.